Okay. All right. Let's first look at 19 through 33 odds. I'm not going to do any of these with you. Just take a look. Oh, fine. We'll do one of them. 19, the sine of 7 pi over 6. Everybody have your unit circle out. Look at your unit circle. We're looking for the sine of 7 pi over 6. (210) is the degree. What's the sine? Is the sine the y? Negative 1/2 is the answer for 19. There is no math you have to do. You just write 19 is negative 1/2 and move on to 21. However, we're not going to move on to 21. I give you permission right now. Things are going to be out of order. Or if that absolutely drives you crazy, then write this on a separate piece of paper and be prepared to copy it into your assignment, Kaylee. Okay? Or anybody else who it is going to drive crazy as well. We're going to try number 47 now. Please don't keep going on the other problems. Please stay with me. All right, 47. This one is confusing about what they're asking. For 47, it's asking the cosine of 0.8. 0.8 what? 0.8 radians. Okay. They made a unit circle. Yours looks just like mine, right? Focus on me now. Do you see how this is 1 radian right here? That's 2 radians, 3, 4, 5, 6, and some change because it's 2 pi radians in a circle. Okay? So 0.8 radians is right here. Touch it on your book in front of you. 0.8 radians. Okay, and they want to know the cosine of that. How do you find the cosine of that? You don't have to change it to degrees.
Look at your circle.
You can use the cosine and then use 1 as the hypotenuse.
I wouldn't do that.
Use a string. Just measure.
Just guess. 8. Guys, the reason why there's a graph up there is because we're going to use the graph. Is cosine x or y? X. All they're asking is what's the x value of this?
And then we just go over that.
So let's say 0.1, 0.2, 0.3, 0.4, 0.5, 0.6, 0.7 it looks like about? About 0.7. Okay, so they're just trying to get used to the fact that the cosines are all the x's and the sines are all the y's. It's literally just looking at like an x or y coordinate on a grid. These problems are way fast and way easy if you know what you're doing.
Is that just the answer?
That the answer is, yeah, 0.7. Okay, do you see how that would have been, you see why I'm trying to give you directions? Because this is confusing stuff. Once you understand it, it's not confusing, but understanding it gets confusing. So 47 was 0.7. And we're just going to the nearest tenth. It does not have to be perfect. Next one I want to do is 57. 57 says, without using a calculator, decide whether this is positive or negative. The cosine of 2 is cosine x or y?
X.
X. Find 2. Look at the picture on 588. Look at the picture on 588. Find 2 radians. Is the x value there negative or positive? Negative because it's to the left. We're looking right here. Look up. This is 2 right here. And if you look at the x value is negative. It doesn't even ask you what the x value is. It just says positive or negative, and you write negative. Look, you can even write neg or pause. Just exactly what Gustavo wants. Because that takes way too long, writing the rest of the word. And we don't have time for that, guys. Okay, Kaylee? We don't. What?
You need to know how to spell it, so it's just a word.
Sure. All right, what's the last one I'm doing? 69. Hilarious. (69) says this. Look up. Don't talk over me. 69 says, do you guys remember when we were writing the answers to like inequalities and we'd use brackets for including and parentheses when it didn't include it. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
Okay, these are brackets, so that means it includes it, and it's saying, where is the sign 1/2 in between pi over 2 and 2, or pi over 2 and pi? So first of all, what sign, x or y? Y. So we're gonna look at our unit circle. Where is pi over 2? 90 degrees. Where's pi? 180. In this range, where is the y 1/2? 150, although I think they're asking for these in radians, so you're going to write 5 pi over 6 for that one. Honestly, each one of these problems, there's going to be no work for any of these. The only ones that you might have a little work for is the first set if you have to rationalize the denominator, and that's it. Everything else will just be like, look at it, answer it. All right, so zip through these with your partner. You can either do them together or help each other when you get stuck. Go for it.
Actually, we can work together. Well, I'm not as good, so then I'll just be holding us back. And then we'll be solving every problem. I'll just be sitting here like, okay, yeah.